Are you hosting a party coming up and you want some cheap decorations, but you don't want to spend a lot of money? Try making a tissue paper pom-pom. They're so easy, they're so cheap, and they turn out so stinking pretty. I'm going to show you exactly how to make one in this tutorial today. Hey, I'm Melanie from sweetfrugallife.com. I love to live frugally, and I love to share with all of you how you can live a frugal life without spending a lot of money and still enjoy it. Frugal living doesn't have to be stifling. So today I wanted to show you a little decorating hack that I like to do for decorating for parties, or I put them up in my kids' rooms. It's super easy to do. I'm going to show you how to make tissue paper pom-poms. So all you need for these tissue paper pom-poms is some tissue paper. I use 10 sheets of tissue paper. You can buy these at the Dollar Tree. You can get them for pretty cheap anywhere. Just count out 10 sheets of tissue paper, and then you'll need some string. You can use like thread or ribbon, which I think I'm going to use this ribbon today. Just regular old string you have sitting around your house. Sometimes this little thread works really good. You don't want the string to be super noticeable and it just kind of looks like it's floating. This colored thread adds a little bit more color and variety. Any color tissue paper works. I've done blue, I've done green, I've done purple, I've done pink, I've done white. It doesn't matter, just choose something that's going to go with your party theme or with your child's room, whatever it is that you're working on. And then you need some scissors. That's it. That's it. You just need 3 items. They're all super cheap to get, and then you can have these really cute, really fun tissue paper pom-poms to hang up and decorate. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing that you're going to want to do when making your tissue paper pom-pom is to lay your 10 sheets of tissue paper on the table and then take one edge and we're going to fold it like a fan. So this short edge here, we're going to fold over just 1 inch and then turn the tissue paper around and fold it back over the other way. Keep folding in this pattern until the entire tissue paper that you have is folded. It will look kind of like a fan. Now grab your scissors and we're gonna just trim the edges a little bit. You can do kind of a curved edge around. Looks like my scissors are a little dull. They're not clipping it as best as I would want it to, but that's okay. It's gonna not be super noticeable. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now that you have that clipped, let's tie the ribbon around the middle. Just find the middle of your tissue paper, tie a little knot around it, and then leave one edge a little bit long of ribbon. This is going to be what you use to hang it from the ceiling. Now that your ribbon is tied around, it's time to start fluffing up our pom-pom. This is super easy to do. Just grab one side of your tissue paper and you're going to gently pull each layer of tissue paper away from each other and kind of towards the middle. You need to be a little bit gentle when you're doing this because the tissue paper can rip fairly easily. I rip mine all the time and you can't notice it very well, but you do want to be careful that those rips aren't too big. So just keep gently pulling each layer apart, flip it over and do the other side. Once you have all tissue paper pulled apart from each other, it should look like a nice little fluffy ball like we see here. Fluff it out, make sure you have all the holes covered and everything looks exactly how you want it to, and you're done. That's it. And there we have it. I'm all done with my tissue paper pom-pom. See how easy it is? It probably took me 5-10 minutes to make it, and voila! It looks really good if you do like 3 together, like a grouping of a couple different colors and hang them up together. It makes really pretty decor. We like to hang them up when I throw birthday parties for my kids, or like I said, I have some hung up in my kids' bedrooms. The more tissue paper that you put with the flower, the bigger it will be and the more fluffy. I've used anywhere from 6 sheets of tissue paper, 8 sheets of tissue paper, and 10. I like the 10 better. The 8 is okay if you want a little bit of a smaller one. The 6 just seem a little wimpy, a little small. You can see the holes in it a little bit easier. So I would recommend 8 to 10 sheets of tissue paper, but play around with it until you find what you like. There's so many fun tissue paper colors out there. Such a fun, easy way to decorate, and it hardly costs any money at all. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I make these multiple times, like every few months I'm making some tissue paper pom-poms. I hope that tutorial was helpful for you. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have cute decor. That's all I'm saying. If you want to see more videos like this where I share frugal living tips, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you following along. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next week.